Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Karina from Parody of Thrifts and I am back officially on YouTube. I'm so excited. I took a little bit of a break after the fiasco that was Thriftamus and I feel rejuvenated, I feel ready, I feel excited to make videos again, which is how we want the vibe to be around here. So anyway, I posted on Instagram a few days ago that I went into Portland to do some sourcing at my favorite stores, and a bunch of you guys said that you wanted to see what I picked up, so that's what today's video is. I think it's gonna be a easy way for me to kind of like get back in the swing of things here on YouTube, so I hope you guys enjoy. I visited four buy sell trade stores, my favorite ones that I go to all the time, and I found some good stuff, so I'm really excited to share that with you guys. But before we get started with the haul, I have a little bit of an announcement. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you already know this, but last week I released my first ever ebook. I'm so excited. It is called the Reseller Toolkit. It is a resource for mainly new resellers, but I feel like experienced resellers might find some value in it as well. It is full of reselling tips, product recommendations, as well as goal setting worksheets. The best part is it is completely free. I wanted this to be accessible to everybody because I know when I was starting out, I wish I had a resource like this, and I know when I was starting out, I couldn't necessarily like afford a course or anything like that. So this is ready and available for everybody. I will link it down below if you guys want to check it out. There is a pay what you can option, but it is not necessary. But so if you feel like you want to send a little donation my way, I really appreciate it, but it is not necessary in order for you to download the book. But a few businesses that I mentioned in the Reseller Toolkit have been super generous and have donated some prizes to give away to one lucky winner. We have prizes from Vendu, which is my cross-listing service, My Reseller Genie, which is a reseller accounting service that I absolutely love. And you will also be gaining access to courses from some of my friends and fellow resellers. Denali from El Ducho Thrift, she is giving access to her Hiring a VA course. And lastly, Chriselle from Crangley's Academy is also going to be giving her accounting for resellers course as well. So there's a bunch of amazing prizes in there and you don't want to miss out. It is completely free if you guys want to download or just join in. But yeah, I'm really excited about that and I just want to share that happy news with you guys. So check it out. Even if you guys just want to download it so you're entered into the giveaway, I will link all of that down below. You can head over there and see what it's all about. So now that that's out of the way, let's get into the haul. I went to my favorite stores, Crossroads, Buffalo Exchange, 2nd Street Vintage, and then I did a quick little stop at Plato's Closet because they were having a 70% off sale. So I'm just going to show you guys really quick what I got. So we're going to start with Buffalo Exchange because that's the first store that I went into. I usually like to go around the middle of the month because I feel like that's where when their stores are the most packed. So I went a little bit later and the racks were kind of empty, which was a little bit disappointing, but I still found some good stuff. A lot of new brands for me, so I'm excited to share that with you guys as well. The first item is not a new brand, but it is a tried and true. It is this Free People sweater. It kind of has like this metallic gold detail in the knitting. It's kind of like a long line sweater dress. So this was half off. It was originally $27, so I paid $13. I've sold this exact sweater before, so that's the only reason I picked it up. I'm kind of picky about the Free People sweaters that I sell now, but I know that this one will sell because I've sold it in the past. Hopefully I'll be able to get it out before it starts warming up too much, but yeah, not bad for this first piece. Next piece is a new brand to me. I've never heard of this brand, but when I saw the tag I knew I needed to look it up. So it's like this navy blue velvet bomber jacket, but here's the tag. It's called Veta, and most of the comps that I found were for like leather jackets and like they were pretty high end. I couldn't find this exact piece, this like velvet piece, so I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to be able to sell this for, but I thought this was so cool and the brand seems to retail for a pretty high rate. There weren't too many sold on the brand, so again I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research, maybe price it high and hope for the best. But I thought this was such a cool piece. It's like this beautiful velvet navy blue, and this was $27. This was like their regular price, but considering a lot of the solds that I saw for like their leather jackets were in the hundreds, I wanted to try this out. Next piece is another new brand for me, but honestly when I go to these buy sell trade stores, this is where I do kind of a lot of product research and just try to see any new brands that I can find. Portland specifically, which is where I shop, has a lot of like sustainable, high-end, kind of like nicer brands that I might not be familiar with, so I do learn a lot whenever I go in. But this brand, here's the tag, it's Uzi. I think this is kind of like a kaftan, maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong, or like maybe a swim cover. The brand is Uzi NYC, I believe, which also has a pretty high retail rate. I couldn't find this exact piece while I was in the store. I need to do a little bit more research. It's a really nice quality, and I just thought it was kind of like a cool piece. Maybe if somebody's going on vacation or something, they'll want like this really cute beach cover. I paid $20 for this, which is, I mean, I have no idea how much I would be able to sell this for, but this brand is another one that kind of has a high retail value. I know retail doesn't necessarily mean, I know that having a high retail value doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to resell for a high amount, but again, I'm going to give it a shot and hope for the best. This next one was another piece that was on sale, and that's the only reason I picked it up. This is by the brand Lulu's. You know what the tag looks like, but it's this blue maxi dress, and I've noticed that a lot of my Show Me Your Mumu dresses that I purchased last year are starting to sell again, because I think people are planning for weddings and like getting ready for weddings, so they're buying their bridesmaids dresses and everything. So I thought this would be cute. Maybe somebody could wear this to a wedding as well. It's just a maxi blue dress. It's kind of one of their more formal styles, so I don't know, maybe like prom or an event or something. But it was half off, so it was only $9, so I had no problem paying that. It's a size small, but I think like this will do well. When it comes to Lulu's, like these style dresses are what I like picking up. These are what bring me the most money from this brand. This next piece was super exciting to find. I was kind of surprised that it was on sale and that nobody had picked it up, because it's by the brand Sandro. If you guys are not familiar with it, this is what the tag looks like. Excuse my nails, I need to go get my nails done. But there's the tag, and it's just a hoodie. I mean, there's nothing like crazy about it. It says standard on it. I think there was like a little bit of some unstitching going on. I'll have to find it, but yeah, I mean, this is really cute. And for Sandro, I feel like this will still do well. It's just a nice basic to have. And this was also half off, so I paid $11 for this. The back is blank. I recently got a box. Oh, here's the unstitching. The unstitching is right on the hood right here, but I think it's okay. I recently got a box of flawed Sandro stuff from Resell, and she was just kind of selling off some stuff. So there's a bunch of Sandro and Maj things that I need to fix. Really excited about that. But Sandro, Maj, I think they're sister companies. They sell pretty well for me, so very excited about this. And then the last piece that I got at Buffalo Exchange was this bag. I picked this up like as I was waiting in line to go check out, because it was just right next to the register. It's a pretty popular style from Rebecca Minkoff. This was also half off, which I was very surprised about. I mean, there's some like color transfer. It's a little bit dirty on the bottom here, but I feel like it's not that bad. Like the wear is not bad at all. I paid $30 for this, but I feel like this will do well. And I think I was looking at solds. I should probably be able to sell this for around like 80, 90, maybe a little bit more. But yeah, very excited about this. I used to want this bag so bad, like when I was in college, but I don't know if it's really my style anymore. Happy to sell it though. Okay, now let's move on to Crossroads. Again, didn't find too much in there. There wasn't a lot, which I was really bummed about. Usually I find a lot of things in that store, but the things I found are pretty good. So I'm gonna start off with all of the jeans that I found. I found a few pairs. Okay, I found 4 pairs in total, and I'm just gonna start off with these. So these are Everlane. I've actually kind of stopped picking up Everlane jeans just because they don't sell for as much as they used to, but I liked these because they're size 33, which is, I've never sold a size 33 in Everlane jeans before. I feel like these will do better than the smaller sizes, and they were also half off, so I paid $12 for these. They are the the high-rise straight jeans. So I think that's gonna do pretty well too because the style is very trendy, and they seem like they're in really good condition. So I'm excited to see how these ones do. There was no flaws on them or anything. I was surprised. Like, I don't get how these get to the half off point, because I was asking the person at the register and she said that the items have to be in the store for around 5 to 6 weeks before they get marked down. So that means that these were on a rack for 6 weeks and nobody picked them up. I don't know, it's just weird to me. Like, I guess because like local people don't want it, but I know for sure there's somebody out there who wants these jeans. It just blows my mind. Anyway, the next two pairs of jeans are Levi's. The first ones are these black jeans, and they are the style 511. You can always see the style on the back. I don't typically pick up this style, but I picked these up because they are the white oak cone denim, and this like material usually sells pretty well for me, and they're a size 30. So I'm honestly not even sure if these are women's or men's, but I'll have to do some research. These were also $11, so not too bad. That's probably cheaper than they would have been at like my local Goodwill. So we'll see how these do. Next is another pair of Levi's. This is my favorite kind of Levi's to sell. These are the ribcage straight, and these are a size 29. So these are super, super high rise, and these are straight leg. So again, another really trendy style. Ribcages sell so well for me. I can never keep them stocked in my closet. These were regular price at Crossroads, so they were $22.50, but I would pay up to $30 for ribcages. It's worth it to me. It's worth it. The last pair of jeans I'm really excited about because this is my first time ever finding this brand, and they were new with tags. The brand is Jonathan Simkai. Here's the tag. Sorry if it's washed out a little bit. I didn't even know that they made like jeans. I don't know how well their jeans sell for, but I wanted to give it a shot because I've never found this brand before. I have to do a little bit of research. These are just like a skinny leg. They're a size 25. They have a button fly, and yeah, these are called the Reese mid-rise skinny jeans, and I'm excited to see how these do. I can finally cross this brand off of my BOLO list, but hopefully denim does well. I've noticed in some of the like designer brands that do well in like dresses or jackets or whatever, their denim line like usually doesn't do that well. So I don't know, we'll try these out and see how these do. Oh, I actually found another pair of jeans. This was another first time find for me. Very excited about these. This is by the brand Boyish. Hopefully you can see the tag there. I know it's a little light. These are a very small size. I think they're like a 23, but I think it's okay. These are the size built. This style is called the Billy. And yeah, they're just like another high-rise kind of tapered skinny leg. I've never sold this brand before, but I've seen other resellers pick them up and say that they sell pretty well, so excited to try these out. These might take a little bit longer because they're a size 23, but I think it's okay. I was a size 23 for a long time, and it was really hard for me to find jeans, so I can kind of empathize with people who are size 23. I mean, I was in like high school, like freshly into college when I was that size, but yeah, I still pick up 23s if it's a good brand and a good style, because there are still people who are that size. Same with like plus size and all the sizes in between. Don't discriminate. It might be a little bit harder to sell, but there are people out there who need it. The next piece is a dress. This is kind of just like a nude bodycon on the bottom dress. I don't even know, what is this style called? What do you guys call this style? Whenever I don't know like the fit of a dress, like what it's called, I just automatically say it's like a sheath dress, which I know is really wrong because it's not accurate. But that's like my go-to. Is this actually a sheath dress? I'm not sure. But this is by the brand Reese or Race, I don't know. This was half off. It was $11.50 or $11.25. It is a size 2, so kind of small, but it's okay. Reese is also kind of like a hit or miss for me. Some of it does well, some of it sits for a really long time, so I don't know how that's gonna do. This next piece was another really fun find. I couldn't find any comps for it while I was in the store, but I kind of just went for it because I wanted to see, and I've actually never sold this brand before. So it is this hoodie. It is by the brand Kenzo, and when I was trying to look it up, I saw inside here it says Memento Collection. So I don't know if that means that it's like vintage necessarily, or if it's like reminiscent of vintage, but when I looked up Memento collection, the comps that I did find, even though I didn't find this exact sweater, were pretty good. So I'm gonna do again a little bit more research, look it up a little bit more and see what I can find. Paid up for this, it was regular price, it was $32. And it has a little bit of a dirt mark right here, but I think that will be an easy fix. I thought this was really cute, and if anything, like, I'll keep it. I'll wear this. I have no problem wearing this sweater. But yeah, we'll try it out. I've never sold this brand. I'm familiar with it, but we'll see how this does. The last piece that I found was one of the items that were like hanging on the walls. If you guys have ever been to a Crossroads, they hang like their featured pieces along the walls. That's usually where I find like the best things. I've found a Patagonia like sweater that was just hanging there. And I found redone jeans that were like super low priced, which was amazing. I feel like some buyers or some customers don't know that you can just ask them to take it off the wall, or people just don't look up and look at those things. So like that's why they're still there. But anyway, I got this Reformation dress. It's just a green little mini wrap dress, and this was $28. I don't know if that would be considered paying up. I feel like that's a pretty good price considering how much I'll be able to sell this for, but I was really excited about it. The comps looked pretty good, and there weren't many that were currently listed, so that'll be hopefully an easy sell. But I love this color. It's like that forest green color, and I know I'm doing a horrible job showing this, but I figure you guys know what a wrap dress looks like. Okay, now moving on to 2nd Street Vintage. I ran into one of you guys out there, and I was so happy. I love it when I meet other resellers out in the wild, just because like I don't have any local friends who are resellers here, so just anytime that I get to meet anybody out while I'm sourcing is so much fun. But Heather, if you're watching this, hi! It was so nice to meet you, and I hope you had a good trip in Portland. So the first item that I got at 2nd Street Vintage is this cardigan. It's like one of those long line roby style what do you call these, duster cardigans, and it's by the brand Wilfred Free, which is from Aritzia. There's the tag. I know it's, sorry it's dark, but this was only $5, so that's why I picked it up. I didn't look up comps on this in the store, but I know like this is one of my favorite styles right now. Like I just love throwing on a long cardigan, so I wanted to pick it up. It is a size large, and I think it's really cute. Aritzia is one of my favorite brands to personally wear and to resell, so I hope this will do well. The next item is a pair of pants. I actually sold this same pair of pants on eBay, but it got returned due to fit, which is a bummer, but I thought I'd pick it up again just to have like different sizes in my closet. This is by Lululemon. I don't remember what this style is called, but they're just like these joggers. They might be called like the on the fly jogger or something like that, but these seem really comfy and just like a good athleisure piece to have. I figure since I already have it, it's gonna be really easy for me to relist it and just get this one up there. I love buying multiples and things. This next piece, I wasn't sure if I was gonna pick it up, but I guess I just didn't put it away before I checked out, which is fine. I think it'll still do well. So the brand is Standard by James Purse, and it is just a really basic bodycon dress with this wrap detail in the front. Standard James Purse used to do really well, like when I first started selling in like 2016, 2017. I think the resale value has gone down a little bit, but this was cheap enough that I figure I can still do I can still make a decent profit on it. I believe I paid like $8 for this, but I should be able to sell it for around $50. Next piece, I was really excited to find this because this was in like, I did not know that this was new with tags, so now I'm even more excited about it. This was in like the designer section, so a lot of the things were really overpriced, but for some reason I was able to find this for a really good deal. So this is by Diane von Furstenberg, and it is a jumpsuit. It's a strapless jumpsuit. It's white on the top, and then it's got this orange stripe going down the side, and it's just like a wide leg bottom. There's some flaws like on this orange part. I don't know if you can see it, but like there's some pilling on here, which I think I might be able to clean up a little bit, but I'll disclose any flaws in the listing. I did not know it was new with tags, so that's amazing. That's gonna make it do a little bit better for me. This retailed for $498, and I believe I paid like 16 bucks for it, and it's a size 4, but I found some comps on it, and I think it'll still do well even with the flaws. But yeah, very excited about this piece. I love finding out like when you get home that an item is new with tags. Just makes it, it's like a little gift. It's like a little surprise. So the last few pieces from this store are shoes. The first are these little booties. The brand isn't super exciting, it's just a Vince Camuto, but I feel like there are some Vince Camuto shoes that do really well, and I feel like these are, excuse me, I feel like these are really trendy. Like this is a very trendy style, so I think these will still do well. I believe I paid around $7 for them. These are size 7.5, and yeah, I think these are really cute. This next pair is another pair of boots. I actually haven't sold a pair of boots or shoes from this brand in a really long time, but the brand is All Saints, and they're a little bit beat up on the back here. I think I can just clean them up a little bit and they'll be okay, but I feel like these are really cute. I don't remember how much I paid for these, but I think we'll give it a try. I know there's some styles of All Saints boots and even like rag and bone boots that I don't pick up anymore just because they're oversaturated or just not in style anymore, but I think these are still good. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. And the last pair of shoes are these. These are by Free People. This is actually from their vegan leather line. It's called FP or FR by FP Vegan. And I've never seen that before. I'll try to put a picture here because it's going to be kind of hard to show you inside the shoe. But yeah, they're just like these suede booties, and they're a size 10, so we'll see how these do. I've never sold any of their vegan shoes before, so we'll give it a shot. And the last store that I went to was Plato's Closet, and the standard of clothes that Plato's Closet typically carries is a lot lower than the other buy sell trade stores that I went to, so just be aware that the wow factor of these clothes aren't going to be as exciting as the other ones were, but they were having a 70% off clearance sale, so I wanted to try it out and just see what I could find. It was a nightmare. It was so hard to shop because they just had bins lined up on the floor, and then like the fold up tables with more bins on top of that, and then they just like threw the clothes into them. So there were literal mountains of clothes, and it was just like, it was so difficult to shop. I'm surprised that I even found anything. But yeah, definitely not a great way to attract buyers. Like it was just not a fun time to shop. It reminded me of like, it gave me PTSD of like warehouse sales where you're like jumping over boxes and like fighting girls for clothes. It was not a good time, but I still managed to find a few things, so I don't think these are gonna sell for as much as like the other things that I got, but I figured they were cheap enough for me to try it out, and so we're just gonna see how much I can get for them. The first item I'm gonna show you actually was not on sale. This was regular price, but I thought I might want to keep this for myself. It is by the brand Princess Polly, which I feel like is becoming the new Zara or something for like Gen Zers, but very cute. It's this ribbed little romper, so once it starts getting a little bit warmer, you'll see me in this. I think this is so cute. It was $14, but yeah, not mad at it at all. And then when I get tired of it, or if I don't like the way that it looks at me, I'll just sell it. But if you find Princess Polly, pick it up because it'll sell quick, but don't overpay for it. Like this, I don't even know how much I'd be able to sell this for. Maybe around like $30. So this is kind of a high price if I were just to resell it. But yeah, if you can find it for cheap, try it out. Okay, now getting into the sale things. The first thing I got was this dress, and if this wasn't on sale, I probably wouldn't have picked any of these things up, but I was in a buying mood, okay? So this is by Lulu's. It is this black little mini dress. It's got a ruffle detail on the front. It's got like polka dots on them, and yeah, I mean, nothing super exciting. I have no idea how this will do. This is a size extra small. Probably will only be able to sell this for around like $20. But also, I just remembered. I remember why I picked this up. I'm doing another pop-up in February, right before Valentine's Day, and I wanted to get some cute like date night style things, so I think that's why I picked this up. Next is a pair of shoes. These are just this like snake print sneaker. They're by Steve Madden. These were also on sale. Nothing exciting. Okay, next piece is a dress, and I actually remember the last time I went to this Plato's Closet, I saw this. It was not on sale. I thought about buying it, but it was like a little bit overpriced for me to buy just regular to resell, so it was on sale now, so I picked it up. It's by the brand Lioness, which is another really popular like online brand right now, and it's beautiful. It's kind of like a wrap style, and it's got these over exaggerated sleeves. It feels like linen, but I don't think that it is, but I think this will do well. Next is a skirt. I honestly don't know why I picked this up. Skirts do not do well for me, but it is made well, and it's called the Rigid Denim A-line skirt. It's just a plain mini black skirt, but again, I'll put this up in my pop-up. Maybe somebody will want it. And this next piece is Brandy Melville. You guys know how I feel about Brandy Melville, but it is another little wrap dress. I believe this is called the Robbie. It's gonna be really hard to show you, but yeah, it's just a little polka dot mini wrap dress. And again, put that in my pop-up. The rest of everything that I picked up were shoes. The first pair are these little ankle booties, another snake print ankle booty. These are by Chinese Laundry, which I know retails for a lot. Oh wow, they still have the Nordstrom Rack sticker on the bottom. So these actually retailed for around $100. They were on sale at Nordstrom Rack for $20.99. And then they were trying to sell them at Plato's Closet for $18, but got them for 70% off of that. I don't know how these are gonna do. I don't know, is like snake print still a thing? Like, are snake print shoes still a thing? Because this is the second one that I got, and then hold on. Another one, another pair of snake print boots. These are not any brand that I'm familiar with. It says So Me inside, but I thought these were kind of trendy because they got like block heel, this cool zipper detail on the front. These are size 8.5, so we'll see how these do. If anybody wants these, let me know. If there's ever anything that you see in any of my haul videos that you want to buy, always reach out to me on Instagram, because I will give you a bomb discount through Instagram, and then we both get a good deal. I know nothing about sneakers, so I have no idea how these are going to do or if this was even a good buy. These might be like a really bad buy, but I remember when these came out, I really wanted them. So I picked them up. They are Nike Huaraches in this really pretty like teal color. Unfortunately, these are not my size. They're 7.5, but I figured I'd try them out. They're a little bit dirty, but nothing that I won't be able to fix with like a baby wipe. But yeah, we're gonna try these out. Let me know if these were a good buy or not. The next pair of shoes are these sandals by Steve Madden. They're just like a leather sandal with this lace-up detail. I thought these were really cute and will be nice for spring. Some Steve Madden does really well for me, some does not, but I feel like it's just a very like consistent brand. So if people like Steve Madden, then they're gonna keep buying it. I used to work at Steve Madden, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see how these do. They're in like decent condition. I just need to brush them up a little bit with my suede brush, but I think they'll be fine. These are a size 10 as well. So the next two pairs of shoes are a little bit more exciting. I mean, maybe not these ones so much. They're a Coach. They're just the like fabric canvas material, and they have a little bit of a block heel on the bottom. They're a little worn, but I still think they're in good condition. These are a size 8, and yeah, I'm not sure. I just sold a pair of Coach flats on eBay a little while ago, so I think that's why I picked these up. Maybe they're still popular. Maybe somebody will want these. And the last pair of shoes, they are these little Marc by Marc Jacobs black suede flats with the heart details on them. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but the pop-up that I'm doing is like Valentine's Day themed. So I think these would be really cute to have in my booth, and see how these do. Even if they don't sell for Valentine's Day, like I think these are kind of cute. They just need to be cleaned up a little bit. But yeah, that is it. That is everything that I picked up when I went into Portland. And yeah, I think I did pretty good. I bought a lot of things that I'm like really excited to list, besides the Plato's Closet stuff that I'm not as excited to list. Like the stuff from the other 3 stores are pretty good, so I feel like that's good. I feel like it's always a really good idea to source items that you are excited about, that you want to list, because that kind of helps you stay motivated to work. But yeah, anyway, I'm so happy to be back here on YouTube with you guys. I'm excited for the content that I'm going to be putting out for you guys. I've been kind of planning some video ideas and all of that. If there's anything anything that you guys specifically want to see from me, let me know down below in the comments and I'll be sure to add that onto my list. Previously, I was posting twice a week, Mondays and Thursdays, but a couple of things have been changing in my personal life, which I will cover in another video, but I think I'm going to be going down to one video a week just to kind of like handle things a little bit better. I'm sure you guys understand this, but when you put a lot of effort into YouTube, reselling kind of gets put on the back burner. So I want to switch things up a little bit and kind of even my effort that I'm putting into both parts of my business. So hopefully you guys understand that. Plus, if I'm only putting one video out a week, I feel like I'll be able to put more value into each video that I make and a little bit more like time and love and effort to make it the best I can for you guys, which is the goal. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are not already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Also, one last note, I just hit 3,000 subscribers on here, so thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you. I am so grateful for this community and all the support that I've gotten even on my break. Anyway, I hope you guys have had a great January so far and are having a great start to your 2022, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!